to West Cullerton Street on the north. And whereas that area encompasses streets with names that begin with the letter K, as laid out in the Edward P. Brennan 1913 street naming plan. And whereas this area became known as K-Town and is located entirely within the 24th Ward. And whereas the Great Migration of the early 20th century witnessed many blacks moving to the northern states from the southern states in search of a better life. And many of these black immigrants found that better life in Lawndale. And whereas during the 1950s and 1960s, many middle and working class blacks bought homes in K-Town. And whereas these new homeowners quickly formed block clubs and civic organizations. And whereas these block clubs and civic organizations work to stabilize K-Town even until today. And whereas seeing the unique and stable qualities of buildings and neighborhood in K-Town, Neighborhood Housing Services of Chicago commissioned a study of the historic significance of K-Town. And whereas that study resulted in proving that K-Town met the criteria to be designated as a historic place. And whereas on September 9, 2010, the state of Illinois and the National Park Service, United States Department of Interior, officially announced the listing of K-Town Historic District in the National Register of Historic Places. And whereas this distinction with its prestige and tax incentives can serve as a focal point for new interest and new investment in North Lawndale. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Mayor and members of the City Council of the City of Chicago, assembled the second day of November 2011, do hereby acknowledge and affirm this national honor bestowed on one of our neighborhoods, to have also brought honor and pride to the City of Chicago. Be it further resolved that the Mayor and members of the Chicago City Council do hereby acknowledge the residents of the K-Town Historic District for the commitment and dedication they have shown throughout the years to maintain an unbroken chain of neighborhood integrity, first established in the late 1880s. Be it further resolved that the Mayor and the members of the Chicago City Council do hereby acknowledge and hold up the K-Town Historic District as an example of a sustainable inner-city neighborhood. Be it further resolved that suitable copies of this resolution be prepared for presentation.
I would like to ask for the residents of the 24th Ward of K-Town Historical Society, please stand and say a few words. I'd like to ask you, please stand. Thank you, Madam President. I am proud today to recognize through the adoption of the K-Town Historic District Resolution, dedicated work of the K-Town Historic District Committee and residents of the 24th Ward. K-Town community has had a long and storied history in the 24th Ward. The unique style and stable quality of the building and neighborhood in the K-Town community has always been a source of great pride and distinction in the North Lawndale community. We are proud that organizations like Neighborhood Housing Services, the State of Illinois, the National Park Service, the U.S. Department of Interior, and the National Register of Historic Places saw fit to support and approve this important designation for the K-Town area. So I thank you, Madam President, for the suspension of the rules, and I ask that this be passed in the omnibus. Thank you. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you, Alderman. Chairman Austin. The chair recognizes